The Russian Ministry of Defense has announced what it says is the first test launch of its Zircon hypersonic cruise missile against a naval target. The Project 22350 frigate Admiral Gorshkov fired the weapon during an event that may have been timed to coincide with the birthday of President Vladimir Putin. The missile test took place on October 6, 2020. An official Kremlin account confirmed that Putin had been informed of the test launch the day after in a video conference with the Chief of the General Staff, First Deputy Minister of Defense Valery Gerasimov. The Russian defense chief told Putin that the missile achieved a maximum altitude of 17.4 miles and hit its target after a flight time of 4.5 minutes. Gerasimov added that the Zircon, officially part of the 3K-22 weapons complex, is expected to equip additional submarines and surface ships of the Russian Navy. The footage that the Ministry of Defense subsequently released shows a missile fired from the 16-cell 3S-14 vertical launch system on the foredeck of the Northern Fleet's 5,400-ton displacement Project 22350 frigate Admiral Gorshkov, underway in the White Sea on the northwest coast of Russia. Another view shows the weapon pulling up, apparently stabilized by vectoring rockets, and then tilting to an angle less than 90 degrees. This is the first time the Russian Ministry of Defense has spoken specifically about the missile's top speed. That the weapon reportedly hit Mach 8 speed would put its performance close to previous estimates and other official statements. Speaking in February 2019, President Putin had said that the weapon would have a top speed of around Mach 9 and a range of approximately 620 miles. Beyond the Project 22350 frigates, Russia's Deputy Defense Minister Alexei Krivoruchko announced in November 2019 that the Zircon will also be integrated on the Pacific Fleet's Project 1155 Utaloy-class destroyer and the Project 949A Oscar II-class submarine. In theory, any other ship capable of accommodating a 3S-14 vertical launch system could potentially fire the Zircon in the future, too. Meanwhile, Putin himself said that the first-in-class Project 20385 corvette Grigashchi, also assigned to the Pacific Fleet, will certainly have Zircon during a visit to Russia's Kaliningrad enclave on the Baltic Sea in October 2019. On the same occasion, Putin revealed that the missile would be able to strike land targets as well as those at sea. Tests against targets of both types have now been completed. Adding Zircon to various ships and submarines could significantly increase the overall capabilities of the Russian Navy. The game-changing potential of hypersonic weapons like the Zircon, flying at Mach 5 speed, with a range of approximately 250 miles, the missile might provide a targeted American warship with very little time to respond with weapons or other countermeasures. Presuming it was the success that the Russian Defense Ministry suggests, when taken at face value, the latest at-sea test of the Zircon indicates the enigmatic missile is now on a more steady path toward operational use. Exactly when that will happen remains unclear, and the earlier problems still underscore the enduring challenges of fielding practical hypersonic weaponry. The reality is, we still don't really know what the state of this weapon's development is. Considering how challenging pulling off an operational air-breathing hypersonic weapon capability is, especially one tasked with the anti-ship role, it would be stunning if the development of this weapon is truly as far along as Russia claims it to be.